Hi, Geminis. This is your June 2018 general card reading. May or may not resonate with everyone. So if it does, great. If it doesn't, you can always reach out to me. My email is lucy'starot@gmail.com, or you can go to the website lucy'starot.com, click on the link to email me also. And the personal reading is not just 3 cards, it's a more in-depth reading. So okay, let's get started. The first card is from the Flower Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. It is Open Your Third Eye, Echinacea. I don't think I ever got this card with anyone recently, any of the signs when so that's why it's interesting that this came up for you guys. It's safe for you to open your center of clairvoyance. By doing so, you'll see the truth. So with opening your third eye, the third eye chakra has to do with, intuition, psychic abilities. So it's located, your third eye is located in between your 2 eyes. So there's ways to open that up so that you can get clairvoyant messages and psychic abilities, things like that. I know there's plenty of meditations on YouTube also, to help with that too. So that's one way to do it. But yeah, usually, there's some other signs that are just very naturally intuitive. So, Geminis, you guys are more always on the go, and you guys always have a lot going on. So whether it's with activities or different things that you do, or, hanging out with different friends. So sometimes if you're too all over the place, you don't usually get intuitive messages, versus when you were to quiet your mind or be in a quiet spot, things like that. So maybe that's why this is coming up for you guys. Maybe you guys need to start opening up your third eye so that you get more intuitive messages. The additional meanings to this card, well, in addition to what I just said, the book tells you to be willing to let go of fears associated with seeking the truth. And also, opening up your third eye chakra allows you to access your gifts of clairvoyance, which is the ability to psychically see. Additional meanings: your recent experiences are from the angels, or it's safe for you to be psychic. So don't be afraid of getting psychic messages or predicting stuff or getting intuitive messages. So that's usually Scorpio's thing, or Cancer or Pisces. They're pretty good at that stuff. So the second card that came up, these kind of go hand in hand in a way, but is Spiritual Teacher. And that's from the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Okay, so most of the time, the Spiritual Teacher card has to do with you, being somebody that, can give advice to people, or good at counseling, have healing, you're gifted with healing abilities, things like that. The alternate meaning could be to seek a spiritual teacher, get advice from a spiritual teacher. But so if it pertains to you guys, this card indicates that you're a born teacher who gives advice and information to strangers, friends, and family members. Your natural counseling and teaching abilities will serve you well in a professional way. You may start out on a part-time basis and build up to a full-time career. If you need additional skill training, your inner guidance will direct you. Ask the fairies to help you with this training, including paying for it, and they'll open the doors for you in many ways. So yeah, if you are looking to do something with a career in that realm, maybe if you open up your third eye, you'll get the intuitive messages of how to go about manifesting whatever career you want to do, like we just mentioned. So additional meanings for this card is investigate a career as a counselor or psychologist, write articles or books and submit them to publishers. A message about a spiritual teacher validates your intuition, or give a workshop, or start charging money for your counseling and healing sessions. So you guys are pretty good at advice, because you guys are very have a lot of friends and things like that. So usually people do come and seek your advice. So who knows? Maybe you can start up like some kind of business with that or with something else. Who knows? It's just an idea. Don't take my word for it, because if it doesn't work out, then I don't want to be blamed for anything. But I'm just saying that's just an example, you know. So, but you guys know what you want to do and what you guys are. What is your what are your strengths, and what you want to pursue career wise or things like that. So, and the last card that came up is from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. It is Rise Above Problems. So, when you're in the middle of a problem, the solution often evades you. See your situation from a higher perspective, and you may see a new way out. So, this card has to do with, like, you know, if you've been, like, feeling frightened by, like, a problem that you've had recently. You know, sometimes you can harp on it too much, like be so worried and like fearful and kind of almost obsess over it, like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So, like, you kind of have to take a step back if you are going through a situation. Take a step back and like look at it from a different perspective. So now this kind of makes sense. So maybe open up your third eye so that you can get like psychic or intuitive messages. And if the second one, if you need to, seek out a spiritual teacher and get more advice on a problem if you have it. That's another meaning. So that's just one thing that it could mean. But definitely, like, yeah, when you have an issue, don't continually harp on it. Like, kind of like, yeah, do what you have to do and try and fix it, or get out of it. But also, they say, like, give your problems to heaven's waiting hands. So almost like like the book describes, like when you mail a letter. So you drop it in the mailbox and you kind of letting it go. You know what I mean? So, like, you kind of almost like completely surrendering the envelope, you know, like, so same thing with that, is completely surrendering your issue. So, of course, you know, keep up what you're doing, but at the same time, also the more you try to control something, the more sometimes it doesn't work the way you want it to. So you have to do a combination of both. You know what I mean? Do your part, but also like kind of have faith in a higher power too. So that's what it is. So this was your reading for Gemini. So hopefully it resonated. If not, just reach out to me. And then have a happy June. Talk to you soon. Bye.